This is the story about the guys that are stuck up in space, and for some reason, both you and Joe think this is the most fascinating thing. They're trapped up there. They can't come out. They're on there with other people. Joe's like, and they're apparently their suits that they're wearing, they're unable to get off the ship.
Yeah, they're incompatible. That's right.
And I thought it was just them up there by themselves, these two people, man and woman. But no, there's other people at the other space thing that they go talk to, right?
Yeah, Russians. It's an International Space Station. There's a lot of people up there. So. But right now, they've been up there for about 3 months. Originally, they were just supposed to be up for 9 days. This is Butch and Sonny Williams and Butch Wilmore. They're up there. It's now going on 3 months. They have now been told, or I guess Boeing has now made a release of a statement, and NASA has also said it's going to be at least 6 more months before they're able to get home. It's not going to be on the Starliner. They're going to send that home without the astronauts. They've decided that's too risky. It's going to be on a Dragon 9 capsule, which is Elon Musk's company, his SpaceX company.
Okay.
So they're going to fly that thing up there. Originally, that Falcon capsule was supposed to come up with I think 4 astronauts. It's just going to go up with 2 now, and then in the 2 other seats where astronauts were going to be, they're just going to put like some weights, just some things to help it keep its balance. It's going to get up to the space station. They're going to start their rotation up there, which is supposed to be about 5-6 months. Then Butch and Sonny will get into the capsule, and they will come back to Earth in February if everything goes well.
So a couple of things. They were only supposed to be up there for like 9 days, and now they're up there till February.
Yes.
Did they pack it enough? That's the other weird thing. Are they getting overtime, time and a half, double time? I mean, if you're only up there for 9, you find yourself going till February.
Yeah, hazard pay, probably hazard pay they're getting.
That's right.
It's got to be massive.
What they're doing, though, is they've just, up until this point, they've just kind of been, I don't know, floating around up there. I don't know what you do on the International Space Station, just chilling out. But now they're going to start actually working. They've been essentially kind of labeled as guests because they had nothing for them to do. They're really stringent in what they do up there on the International Space Station. They're doing all sorts of tests, and they're looking at things, and, it's a lab, so they're trying to be scientific. Every single hour of their day is...
Sometimes you sound like Trump.
What do you mean by that? No, I'm telling you what they're doing.
Like a limited amount of knowledge on something. They're just piecing together.
I got a ton
of
knowledge.
And they got a lab.
Ask me a question about the ISS. I'll tell you all about the ISS. You want to know how they poop up there? It's kind of interesting. There was a toilet that was invented. No, the toilet for astronauts was invented back in 2000. They had the original pooping toilet up in space. They figured out, though, it was a little bit messy, kind of tough to clean up. They spent $23 million in 2018 to invent a new toilet. Essentially, it's just a shop vac, suctions up onto the thing, and then they can go to the bathroom in space, and that's how it's done. See, you wouldn't have had that information if you'd impressed me on that, so I appreciate that.
By the way, your sense of smell is blown away. It's like it's way, way more sensitive in space than it is on Earth.
That'd be tough.
They're very careful about what they allow you to bring up. No colognes or anything with any kind of kind of strong odor. Yes, so pooping. That's part of the reason that the vacuum system's got to be so strong.
Here's another thing you probably didn't know about space, John. Did you know that when they're up there, their bones are actually losing density? So when you go up for 9 days, you're probably doing a lot of stuff. You're working out. You're getting ready to go because you think, all right, I'm going to just be up there for 9 days. I want to be in good shape. 9 months is a whole different thing. They're actually going to be losing bone density. When they lose bone density, they're going to have problems with increased urinary calcium. You probably didn't know that, but I knew that. Increased urinary calcium, which then leads to, get this, renal stones. You know what a renal stone is?
I wish I was stuck in space right now.
Kidney stones, John. Think about this. Not only is it poop issues up in space, they now have kidney stones to worry about, too. This is a big deal for these astronauts. And so, obviously we're rooting for them. We hope they get back safely.
I did see, and I thought some of the oddest sort of maladies that one has to experience while in outer space is that your eyeballs become misshapen.
Yeah.
That your liver actually moves higher up into your body. Weird. Your heart it takes a slightly different form. And you mentioned the bones. Your digestive system is off. I mean, all of this stuff that happens to you, your skin becomes very fragile, and it's not like it doesn't have the moisture in it. You get cuts more easily. It wrinkles more easily. It tears more easily. It almost becomes that kind of paper skin that you would see on somebody in their 80s as they age.
Yeah.
And the most amazing thing of the story that I thought was, so they tested the Kelly brothers because they're, so close. They're both twins. So Mark Kelly is up in space. or Mark Kelly is on the ground, and his brother is in outer space, and they're testing the two of them because it's as close as you can get to actually having one person, on the ground,
two places
and the
at
other
once,
person up in the air. And they checked on, mental capacity, the ability for breathing, and all this other stuff. I thought that was really, really remarkable how they were able to do that. And one of the mental capacity tests that they had was blow up a balloon and be able to blow it up as far as you possibly can without popping the balloon. I thought, wow, that's a mental acuity test?
See?
Blowing up a balloon just enough to get to it. So I do find that interesting.
It's amazing stuff
I could
going
do
on
without,
out
but it's
there.
like, I know, but they're stuck
Balloon
there until
animals.
February.
It's bad news for Boeing too, and we love Boeing. That's part of the reason. It's so
We want
fascinating.
Boeing to do great. Good for Boeing.
But this
We want them to do
it's
great.
a bad look.
It's a bad look.
very bad.
Got to send them back on the Falcon.
Okay.
Good luck to them and their kidney stones.
And their renal failure.
And their eyeballs.
All right. And their misshapen eyeballs.
And their livers.
That's why I don't think we're going to be able to ever inhabit another planet out there.
Yeah, we are made for gravity. That's for sure.
We are. We need all that gravity.